Yo, what up guys, it is your lad DJ Wacky and I am back again with another FIFA 20 player review. And guys, once again I want to shout out my homie Briggsy because I'm using his team to do this player review. The lucky SOB managed to get hold of a 92 Kevin De Bruyne from a Team of the Week upgrade. So if you guys are curious just like myself, because he is about 380 to 400k in current market on the Xbox One, so he's quite a high player, but also immediately you would think KDB is probably the best BPL cam you can get hold of. And with them stats, looking at his attribute details, it's not hard to figure out why. Right, his pace not maybe great, but that doesn't really matter when it comes to a cam position, because check out that shot, pass and dribbling, all high 88 over there, passing in 93, great ball control. And when it comes to the physicality breakdown as well, he's got some great stamina to last him throughout the game. Not too much aggression, so that doesn't mean he will give away a dodgy foul now and then. Strength is not too bad, but mainly it's that dribbling accuracy that you want to keep an eye on, because like I said, ball control, reaction, composure, these are all in high green rated. So overall guys, I played 4 games with KDB, and to be honest, right, instantly he stood out a lot on the field. I mean, he was quite useful to obviously have on the team. He was just a great creative teamwork player. So if you can check out, that was his first goal over there, just tracking it back nicely, kept himself in place. And you would often find KDB does actually position himself really well when it comes to the field. Now originally I used him as a cam on this game, but going forward I think he would actually make a better centre mid than a cam, just looking into it, because if the stats doesn't break down, breaks down quite well to be an actual centre mid. If you're looking for a bit more pace, then obviously KDB does lack that sort of ability over there. But in terms of composure, like I mentioned beforehand, these are all great works. There was a lot of efforts in this game which ended up my opponent rage quitting at 1-0, but in the second game Kevin De Bruyne came into real work when it came to creating some more opportunities. So nice little layoff paths over there that was coming up. It was just the way that he positioned himself and kept laying it across to other strikers. He seemed to be a bit more of an assisting player at this point of time. Again, the shots were coming in from the far and left hand side. There was a lot of areas that you could end up shooting with Kevin De Bruyne, and you can just use that lethal foot that he does have. Other things that you can utilize with him is his incredible fast dribbling that he does have. He's quite nippy on his feet, and these are some of the goals. Like I mentioned, when it comes to assisting works, he's always there to be a bit of an anchor support. He's in the background, he tracks back quite well. That was just an absolute fantastic like shot put of a goal over there, really nicely composed. And that's the thing guys, yeah, it does work really wonders when it comes to looking into him for both striking and defending as well. But like I mentioned, you often find that you have to kind of push him a bit more forward, unless if it's them last minute attacks, he does creep up quite well. But I don't mind that, because at the end of the day, like I mentioned, if you did use him as a centre mid, you probably realise that he could do a lot more defensive work for your team as well. Again, like I said, the accuracy of his shot needs to be really shouted out over there, because it is quite phenomenal. But would you reckon he is worth 380k? That's the big question. In my eyes, it is kind of justified because he is a strong player overall. However, if you're like me and prefer a bit more pace or prefer a bit more aggression, especially if you use free cams such as myself, or the 4-2-2 formation, then you might want someone that's probably a striker converted down to a cam. For example, if you got the storyline Zaha, then he would probably do a lot more work if you did convert him down into a cam, just because he would just be a lot more aggressive for you. You got to bear in mind you have to use Kevin De Bruyne to his play style, and when you can get them nice shots in over there, he is reliable. And that's probably one thing that I would give him credit for, because it does look like he's like an icon himself when it comes to just pretty much shooting that into the back of the net. Did enjoy using him. Fantastic overall gameplay value, and this is why guys, my Godfather level does deserve to be at 8.5 out of 10 stars. Now, I was thinking about giving him a 9, but like I said, I would prefer him to be a centre mid rather than a cam if I were to use him on my team. I put one of the cards down as probably not as good as he appears, because you imagine a 92 rated card being matched up to some of the icons you can get hold of, but there are icons in that area which can do just a lot more work than him, and that is probably worth shouting out over there if you are considering copying him. But overall, the pros really do outrank the cons in this instances. There's just a lot of things you can give him credit for. He does look well, like I mentioned on card, and he does play well. Like I said, 4 games, 5 goals, 1 assist. That is quite lethal performance overall. Anyway guys, let me know what you think. If you do run KDB, then comment below, and obviously give the community a bit of support as well. Like, share and subscribe to the channel if you are new over here, and obviously I appreciate the massive support. We are on the route to 1,000 subscribers, so hopefully we'll get there soon. I will be back for more FIFA 20 videos, but comment below if you want to see anything else on this channel. I'll see you all guys next time. Peace up. Group A, we got Clubberg, I don't know, it's a freaking Belgian.
They've lost anyway.